Lesson 190. I choose the joy of God instead of pain. Pain could be the physical pain or emotional psychological pain. Pain is a wrong perspective. When it is experienced in any form, it is a proof of self-deception. It is not a fact at all. There is no form it takes which will not disappear if seen aright. For pain proclaims God cruel. How could it be real in any form? The pain it witnesses to God the Father's hatred of his Son and the sinfulness he sees in him, his insane desire for revenge and death. Can such projections be attested to? Can they be anything but wholly false? Pain is but witness to the son's mistakes in what he thinks he is. It is a dream of fierce retaliation for a crime that could not be committed, for attack on what is wholly unassailable. Pain is a nightmare of abandonment by an eternal love which could not leave the Son whom it created. It is eternal love created out of love. Pain is a sign that illusions reign in place of truth. Pain demonstrates God is denied, confused with fear, and perceived as mad and seen as traitor to himself. If God is real, there is no pain. If pain is real, there is no God. For vengeance is not part of love, and fear, denying love and using pain to prove that God is dead, has shown that death is victor over life. The body is the Son of God, corruptible in death. As mortal as a father, he has slain in his imagination. Peace to such foolishness. The time has come to laugh at such insane ideas. There is no need to think of them as savage crimes or secret sins with weighty consequence. Who but a madman could conceive of them as cause of anything? Their witness, pain, is mad as they. Who are they here? Those people who claim that God is cruel. God is dead here. Um, they pay. I mean, those people who believe in pain, they are actually claiming that God is cruel, and that they are believing that the God is dead, right? So here, so their witness pain is met as they who claim God is cruel and vengeful and God is dead, and no more to be feared than the insane illusions which the pain chills and pain tries to demonstrate that uh, that God is cruel, and this must be still true because you are suffering, right? So tries to demonstrate must still be true. It is your thought alone that cause you pain. Isn't that very interesting? What caused the pain is actually your thought alone that cause you pain. Nothing external to your mind can hurt or injure you in any way. There's no cause beyond yourself that can reach down and bring oppression. No one but yourself affects you. No one but yourself affects you. There's nothing in the world which has the power to make you ill or sad or weak or frail. It is you who have the power to dominate all things you see by merely recognizing what you are. That's very encouraging. It's you. So we have the power to dominate all things we see by merely recognizing what we are, who we really are. As you perceive the sorry, as you perceive the harmlessness in them, they will accept your holy will as theirs. So as we perceive the harmlessness in all things, and they will accept our holy will as theirs. What was seen as fearful now becomes a source of innocence and holiness. My holy brothers, think of this a while. The world you see does nothing. The world we see does nothing. So the world is actually the reflection of our thoughts. The source of the world is our mind. So the world has no effects at all. It merely represents your thought. It's like a mirror. The world is like a mirror, mirroring our thoughts, representing our thoughts. You will change entirely as you elect to change your mind and choose the joy of God as what you really want. So we don't choose the, here the title is that I choose the joy of God instead of pain. So the world will completely change. It will change entirely as you elect to change your mind and choose the joy of God as what you really want. Yourself, capital S, self, is radiant in this holy joy, unchanged, unchanging, unchangeable forever and forever. Would you deny a little corner of your mind, which is split part of your mind, is own inheritance, is own divine inheritance, and keep it as a hospital for pain, sickly place where living things must come at last to die? The world may seem to cause you pain, yet the world as causeless, the world is causeless, has no power to cause. The world as an effect, it cannot make effects. The world as an illusion, it is what you will. Your idle wishes represent its pains. Your strange desires bring the world evil dreams. Your thoughts of death envelop the world in fear, while in your kind forgiveness, the world does live. Pain is a thought of evil taking form and working havoc in your holy mind. So pain is the ransom you have gladly paid not to be free. In pain, God is denied to the Son he loves. In pain, does fear appear to triumph over love, and time appear to replace eternity and heaven, and the world becomes a cruel and bitter place. So when we are in pain, the world becomes a cruel and bitter place where sorrow rules, and the little joys give way before the onslaught of this savage pain that waits to end all joy in misery. So lay down your arms. Come without defense into the quiet place where heaven's peace holds all things still at last. Lay down all thoughts of danger and of fear. Let no attack enter with you. Lay down the cruel sword of judgment that you hold against your throat, and put aside the withering assaults with which you seek to hide your holiness. Here you will understand there is no pain. Here does the joy of God belong to you. This is the day when it is given to you to realize the lesson which contains all of salvation's power. It is this: pain is illusion, joy is reality. Pain is but sleep, but joy is awakening. Pain is deception, but joy alone is truth. And so again, we make the only choice that ever can be made. We choose between illusions and the truth, or pain and joy, or hell and heaven. Let our gratitude unto our teacher fill our hearts as we are free to choose our joy instead of pain, our holiness in place of sin, the peace of God instead of conflict, and the light of heaven for the darkness of the world.